Okay guys, so we've been hiding a major secret from you guys. If you're part of our Root It fam, you already know what's been going on, but if you are not, we've been kind of keeping it a little bit hush-hush until we were ready, and we were so focused, so it didn't make sense for us to we wanted to basically get where we were going and then decide to share once we got done. So, we have officially broken ground on our land. So, yeah, we've dug holes, we've built, put up a fence, did all that kind of stuff, but we have officially dug into, well, okay, so this will be the second time because we officially dug in when we had our septic tank put in, but this will be our official, big mark that is on the land that is visible. And so I'm gonna go ahead and flip you guys around so you can see it. It's not done yet, we're still working on it, but I'm gonna flip you around. So this past month we have been working on this. So you guys should pretty much know what this is. If you don't know what it is, this is our house foundation. So we've officially broken ground and have started the process of building our house. So we're not done yet. So we do have to continue our form boards. Yes, these look like they're sloped, but they are level because of the way that our ground slopes. This is our high side on this side. This side is our low side over here. Then we have to go in and finish compacting some in the middle. And then as you can see, we have plumbing. We have a bunch of pipes over there because we are also going to be plumbing. So this has pretty much been our focus for the past month. Well, one of our focuses for the past month. Once we get all of our form boards set up, we just have to go through and clean up the edges and actually go in and compact down our footings and everything so that we can make sure that we have the correct depth for all the footings. And then also we have, you should be able to see them, pink lines running here and pink lines running over here. So those two lines, they don't matter up here, but for the back, those lines represent our walls for our bathroom and also our laundry room so that we can run our plumbing in the correct direction. So we have right now 100% of our form boards on property. We just have to finish setting them up. So we just have a little section, one more board that goes here, one more board that goes there, and then I believe 3 1/4 that will go around this side. And so we have 100% of our plumbing. So as soon as we're ready, once we get the form boards up, we'll go in with our plumbing. We did have inspections. We had 2 inspections, one for something that I'll share with you guys later, and then also our initial inspection, which is our setback inspection. And so the inspector came out, and he didn't come for the actual house foundation or anything that we have done so far, but since he was here, he did look at it. He did tell us that he's going to be our inspector throughout this entire house build process. And so since he was here, he went ahead and walked what we have so far, so basically what you guys have seen, said that we're doing a good job so far. I did double check with him because we're getting ready to do our plumbing, and so I was like, hey, so when we originally were researching plumbing, it was saying that we should be at least a foot underneath our finished slab, and so he did confirm that so that we can make sure, and then we'll have our correct slopes and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, so making a house is no joke. Okay, so when it comes to the house foundation, that has pretty much taken up most of our time, which it should. Oh, also, I told you that we have all our plumbing lines, but we also have all of our water lines as well. So this past 30 days, we've just been digging extra into our house plans, making sure that we got everything correct, going and collecting materials, making sure that we have everything that we need on the property so that we don't have to keep running into town to grab everything. And so, rightfully so, this house build that we've started on has completely taken all of our attention. Elijah dug out the house foundation in one day. We ended up renting a tractor with the backhoe, so he completely dug that out. And previously, I think a week and a half before we actually rented the machine, we had come out, we had ran our string lines from our property lines to make sure that we were square to our fence that we're putting up. And then we went down and we got all our measurements. We spray painted out the form of the house, and then Elijah went in with the tractor, and he learned how to use it in a few hours. Well, he learned how to use it like within like 30 minutes to an hour. And he just took off from there. He literally spent all day digging, and it felt so weird because we, at that point, I think once after everything was dug and done, we kind of had that realization moment of, oh my gosh, like, this is where our house is going. Because you can imagine it as much as you want on paper, but until you actually like have it dug out on the ground, you're kind of like, your brain just doesn't process it. And so we had the footer dug out, and we started slowly installing the form boards. We would just do a couple, a night, and we kind of just like had this realization moment. I think that we haven't had, like, we had a realization moment when we moved out here of like, oh my gosh, like this is really happening. But once we got the form boards dug out, once we got the foundation dug out and we got the form boards installed, that's when it kind of truly hit us like, oh my gosh, we're actually doing this. And I told Elijah, like, I felt like by doing this, I felt like we were doing something wrong, and not in the sense of like, and in the sense of like, we should, like, I shouldn't have this, like, if that makes sense. Like, it just, I don't know how to explain it. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, I'm saying like a lot, like, it's one of those things where I guess I feel like we shouldn't be at this place in our life. Like, we shouldn't, I guess, have the privilege of owning land, and we shouldn't have the privilege of building our own house, and we shouldn't have the privilege of creating this life for ourselves and for our kids. And so it's like this weird feeling of, not that I'm saying that we don't deserve it, because I feel like we completely deserve it and we work so hard to get to this point, but it's just one of those things where it's not the norm, especially in our community, and sure as heck not with our families. So it's just not the norm to just be able to take something from scratch. Okay, sorry, Girly was playing and she fell, so but I don't know, it's just like one of those things where it's like, it's just not common. And so when you're dreaming about the situation is different, but being fully like immersed inside of this lifestyle and like the progress that we made, don't go so far, and the progress that we made, it's kind of just like mind-blowing. And you're just like I had this feeling of just like, oh my gosh, like, I shouldn't have this, we shouldn't be doing this. And it's just, we're happy we are. We're like, that's one thing that we've never regretted. We've never, even like on like the hard days where something might be giving us problems, we've never had that situation where we're just like, I don't want to do this anymore, or what the heck were we thinking? Like, we've never had that moment. And so it's just one of those things. I don't know if anyone else is like on this journey and kind of had that same like epiphany or that same feeling, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I feel like this isn't, I guess that's what it is. It's kind of like that feeling of like, this isn't for me, even though it is. Like, basically saying like, this isn't for me, even though it is. So it was one of those things, that feeling that I expressed to Elijah, and he's like, okay, like he listened to me and talked. So, but yeah, pretty much all that to say that we have officially started our house build. We have officially broken ground. We are officially basically on our way. So pretty much next we're gonna finish getting our form board set up. Then we are going to start plumbing. One thing I'm happy about is that we got plumbing experience, plumbing Terry to the septic. And so it kind of got us used to the slope and like the gluing of the pipes and the pressure and like how to set everything up on a bigger scale before we go in with our smaller pipes and all that kind of stuff. So basically, when we do start plumbing, we have very, very short plumbing runs, which is amazing. So that saves us money. But it also, we just have to plumb our bathroom, our laundry room, and the kitchen sink. That's literally all the plumbing they have to do. And then of course we'll have to run our cold and our hot water lines. But we luckily have 100% of the material on the property. So we have our PEX lines, we have our PEX connector pieces, we have our plumbing pipes. So once we get done with that phase of the house, the next thing would be for us to come in and set down our rebar for the house foundation, our vapor barrier, and all that kind of stuff. So once we finish our footer, we still have to get another inspection just to make sure the footer is good. And then the next inspection after that will be our pre-slab inspection. So we are making our way. We're not in any type of rush. We're not in any type of rush to get things done, but we just want to make sure we get everything done in a timely manner. So I hope that you guys enjoy this video. Thank you for being patient with us, especially during this super busy month. I don't foresee us having another super busy month like this. It was just a kind of everything got jam-packed into this month of just like so many things happening at once. And so we'll continue sharing with you everything that has been going on this month with us. And I guess we'll see you in another video. Bye.